everyone, welcome back to Get Ready with me, Louise. So I'm so excited today because we get to play with another Too Faced thing. And it is so weird for me to say excited because generally not so much. But these palettes here have quite caught my attention. Oh my god, that don't make sense. Has caught my attention nonetheless. This is the look we're going to do. Now, this palette here that we're going to be playing with is called the Razzle Dazzle Berry eyeshadow palette, and it still has the smell. You all look at these shades. Why are these shades not like, look at that? I mean, you can see that metallic right there. That's what I got on right here. Oh, it's beautiful. Why are they not like this in other palettes? I do not know. I did not wet this look either, so I bet if I would have wet this, it would have been even more beautiful. Now, the color story in this, again, for what this is, I actually like it. Now, the only shade I'm not that like excited about really is this one right here, because it's got a lot of glitters in it, and the glitters, it can be messy depending on what you're using this particular color for. Today I just used it to line, and it was perfectly fine to line with. I just lined my lower lash line and top lash line with it. It's called Bad to the Berry. Oh, that's cute. These names are cute. So this one here is the only one, but for lining your eyes, it's not bad. Okay. The rest of these shades are beautiful. I mean, this is an all-in-one palette for me. I don't have to reach outside of this. Again, the only thing is though, is this your color story? Number one. Number two, you can't get it anymore unless you're getting it off of someone who's got it and selling it. Now, I've had these for a while. It came, I don't know how they started or what came out first or anything like that, but it came with the pineapple, which I did yesterday, the sparkling pineapple eyeshadow palette, and then the Razzle Dazzle, and then the papaya pop. I believe this one was released not that long ago. I want to say, I think these two came out first. So, and I kind of like them. Like, I don't feel like they were that expensive either. I mean, it's nice packaging, like it's solid, so that's a plus for them. But yeah, so far so good. I mean, the pineapple one is not bad if you're looking for like a neutral look. And of course, this one here is more Razzle Dazzle, pinky purple type thing. And then the papaya one, I think I'm going to like it too from what I'm looking at. Although I could be wrong, so, you know, just keep that in mind. But let's get started. The first shade we're going to go into is this one right here. And I believe it's called Pink Suede. And honestly, that is a really good name for the shade, to be fair, because that's kind of what it does look like, is pink suede. Just make sure. Yeah, we're good. So yeah, I'm kind of shocked that I'm actually enjoying these as much as I am, to be honest. Like, Too Faced, I feel, always nails it with packaging. Like, in cutesy, I guess cutesy theming type stuff, you know? But packaging, they usually nail, in the cutesy part, they usually nail. It's the formula inside that I'm just like, I don't know. It's just, for me, hit or miss. And honestly, this is considered more high end of a brand, I'd say middle road, really, to be fair. But it's still more than drugstore, in which case, you know, you expect something more than just packaging and cutesy theming, I think. Because to me, I mean, honestly, packaging does mean something. I'm not going to pretend like it doesn't. But at the end of the day, the formula is what is most important, you know? It's one thing for one or two things to just be about packaging, and that's fine. But when all your stuff is all about packaging and there's nothing good in it, it becomes a problem. And my thing is that obviously by playing with these so far two palettes, I had forgotten about them, to be fair. But what I was going to say was that Too Faced can create good shadows. They can. Why they're not, I don't know. I mean, I guess if you set the bar so high, then people expect it. I mean, I don't know. But it's like, can you not source the material maybe anymore to make these? Or, I don't know. I just don't get it with Too Faced at all. Because, I mean, honestly, these really are good shadows. For real, for real. Like, I'm not just saying it or. Because I tell you, like, I hate it when I got it stuff that I can't use. And and that could be user error too. Keep that in mind. But 9 out of 10, I mean, if I got that problem, somebody else is going to have that problem. Either from a beginner standpoint or maybe it just, it's a technique you have to learn. Because, like, with Pat McGrath shadows, I didn't know, like, I was having troubles with them. But that was my fault. Once I realized, hey, use certain brushes for it, the shadows became amazing. Like, they are so good. But it's like, should you have to with that price point? Especially that price point. Maybe. I don't know. Guess that's up to each individual person, technically. But look at that. Like, it just goes on so nicely. No issues. Wow. I can hear the trucks outside. Yay. Yay me. But yeah, I got nothing bad to really say about these palettes that I've used. We're gonna take that same shade and run it along the lower lash line. And I'm still using my Jaclyn Hill and Morphe brushes. And I'm glad I pulled them out too because I kind of missed them. They really are good brushes, you all. And again, that's another brand, hit or miss. You just don't know what you're going to get. But I've really enjoyed, like these brushes and her palettes. The Jaclyn Hill palettes, I've enjoyed those, to be honest. I know that Morphe's not everybody's cup of tea. And for the most part, they're not mine. But there are some things that they are good at. And they got some products that are good. And these brushes and the palettes that she came out with are good. Okay, I gotta connect it. Yep. And then for the liner that I used the Urban Decay. I tried to stick with Urban Decay a little bit today. And it is in the shade, I don't know. This shade, it's in this one. It's got a hair. There we go. It's in that shade. So yeah, I've really been enjoying it. So now we're going to go into this shade right here, this purpley shade, which I think is called Buried. How cute, Buried Treasure. That's cute. No, wait, that's not it. No, it is Boys in Berry. Oh, that's even cuter. That one there is Boys in Berry, sorry. And we're just going to put it on this outer portion here and darken up. But I will say that this palette, it was easy to use, easy to come up with an eye look, just like the other one. It's not hard at all. And to be fair, I mean, pretty look too. I really enjoy this. I really enjoyed yesterday's, and I'm really enjoying today's. And I'm not going to lie, it does surprise me. I'm not going to pretend like it doesn't. But so far with these, so good. I mean, it's quick, it's easy. I mean, what more do you want, you know? They blend it nicely. You can build it up. Let's build it up a little so I can show you. And again, it blends nicely. You can build it and it don't blend away. But it is pretty. Okay, let's go back into that first shade and a blend, because we don't want to lose that color either. It is so pretty though. I mean, I can't get over the fact. I really can't. It's kind of messing with me a little bit, to be honest, because I just wasn't expecting it, you know. Okay, let's go into the first shade here, which I think would be Dazzle. This one here. And I'm just going to pop that right in my inner corner here. See, I mean, like I said, this is an all-in-one palette for me. That's light enough. And it's pretty. And I didn't spray it or anything, so. Okay, now let's go into the shade Razzle, which is just so beautiful. This shade right here. Wait until you see this. Make sure I got enough up. I didn't spray the brush. And we're going to tap. Need I say more? Need I say more? It is just gorgeous. Sparkly, metallic, wet, beautifulness. Beautifulness. It's just beautiful. I mean, it really is, y'all. I have no idea what you're seeing in, like, how well it's coming off, but, like, what I am seeing, I can only use the word gorgeous to begin with, to be honest. I just love that color. This is a color right up. I would keep this palette for that shade alone. Let me say that. Alright, now, I was going to stop there, but I decided to, you know, take it one step further just to pick another shade. Let's go into the Buried Treasure now. This one right here. No. No, I didn't. I went into That's My Jam. I'm sorry. Getting ahead of myself. I went into That's My Jam. Give me just a second to wipe that brush off, because I was going to go into that color, but then I decided to go this one right here, this darker purple. We're just going to pick it up a little bit And I'm going to put it right on the outer portion here of my eye. And blend it into that shade. Just to keep the outer corner kind of darker, you know? I was feeling both of these shades, but I knew that, what was it, Razzle? Is that the color that was? Yes, Razzle. Yeah, was just going to be so pretty. So metallic looking. So that's why I went with that one. But I still wanted to use, you know, this purple one too, so the only thing I could think of was to either put it in the outer portion or line with it, but I really wanted to line with that sparkle shade so I could see if it could be done without making a mess, to be honest. And to see how truly dark it was. And it was pretty dark, to be honest. But you can see, I hope, this purple shade and how well it's doing over here. Like, it would be a pretty shade on the lid too, but it blends nicely into this one, especially like when I look forward. Of course, when I look forward, you really can't see much anyway because I got hooded eyes, so to be fair, it don't really matter, but you know, we're gonna pretend like it does matter. Alright, that looks pretty good, I think. I don't know if maybe it needs a little bit of blending right here. There we go. That looks better. Dropping everything now. Okay. So then, let's, oh, line. So I took this little liner brush here and we went into that black sparkly shade, which is called Bad to the Berry. I really do like the names of these two. I think it's adorable and cute. And we're just going to line the lash line on bottom and top with this shade, and then I'll blend it out on the bottom though. And this palette here, it smells like berry. It really does. And I can't believe how well it's held smell, to be honest. Like, it truly smells the way it did when I first purchased it all those years ago. And the shadows are performing just as well, which, I mean, is kind of impressive, to be honest. Alright, now we're going to line the top lash line, and I'm just pushing it in the lashes, really. Trying not to make a mess, because you do want to go kind of slow with the shade, because like I said, that glitter in it can become your worst nightmare. And I'm not trying to make it like super duper perfect or anything like that. I just want it there to A, hide any mascara mistakes, and B, to make it look like more volume. And I was going to use the Too Faced mascara, but I used the brown yesterday, which I think it went with that look. And I do think it would have went, I do think I could have pulled the brown off with this look, but I just went with a black mascara today. We're actually going to use Rare Beauty. Alright, I think I got that in. So this actually can be blended out to like a, kind of like a gray. We're going back into that first shade, that, what was it called again? Pink Suede. And I'm just going to blend out the bottom lash line here. um that black anyway, that last shade I was just using, you can blend that out if you go in with a light hand and it'd be like a grayish color. Or you really can build this up to a black. In either way, honestly, the color is pretty. Whether it's blended out or left as like a black shade, it is pretty. Now the sparkle, if you do get it on your lid, it will fall throughout the day, but that's kind of every shadow that's kind of like that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's probably like part of the territory, I guess you would say. So, I mean, it just is what it is there. All right, so now I'm going to curl these lashes real quick. I'm using the Surratt eyelash curler. I tell you what, these birds are coming. Like they are chirping away. Which I'm fine with, because to me that means that spring is right along the way, you know what I mean? And I am okay with that. Let's go ahead and use the Lancome, what would this be called? CILS Booster XL for the top lashes. Put a little bit of primer on them. I am trying to get the most out of these lashes, you all. The serum is working. And I definitely have more lashes than I did. And they are getting some length to them. Problem is that I can't figure out. It's like they don't want to hold on to the mascara. If that makes sense. Like my very ends of my lashes, they just don't want to hold the mascara. So therefore then it makes my lashes look really short. When in reality they're really not. They're longer than they've ever been. And I find that so crazy that that is happening. Okay, I got them separated somewhat. I want to make sure they're separated. And I'm not going to put this on the bottom because there's just no need. But I do want to separate a little bit on this side. Right here. And I will say that they are becoming more unruly. Like they want to stick straight out or they want to go down. Or some of them will stay curled. Like they just kind of got a mind of their own. The longer they get. It's so weird. But at least I have lashes. You know? I mean, that's a plus in my book. But we will let this dry just a little bit. And then for lipstick, I put on Liar. No, I didn't. I'm lying. What lipstick? Oh, this one. I put on the shade Manic and Cream, is what it says. Yo, tea sample. Look at these little tea things. Like, I love littles. I want to do a video using all little stuff, like miniatures, including my makeup. But do you know how, like, I want to do it all, like the full face, right? But I don't want to edit because I want you to see the full process. But, like, you all, I know it would take, like, a good hour, maybe. Like, I want to use mini samples of primer, of foundation. I want to use a mini foundation brush. Like, I want to really go mini, you know what I mean? And, I just think that, like, a mini eyeshadow palette, even, how cute would that be? Like, but I know me, and it would take forever. Because I'm just so slow at makeup, you know? I mean, I guess if I just made it simple, maybe, like, I don't even know if then, I guess I could do, like, a test run. on Sunday since I don't film. And see how long it takes me. And see if I can do it. Because, like, I truly don't want to edit anything out because I want you to see it in real time. And, like, any issues I were to have, like, I want you to see them. That's the whole point. Because nothing ever goes as planned. And you could edit a lot out, you know? Or you can say you're using this and pretend like you are and then swap it. Or cut it out even, like, whatever. I don't know. Like, I just don't want to do that. I like when you all see it right there, you know? It's like right in front of you. There's no denying it, no lying about it. Everything just is what it is. Alright, and then for lower lash line, of course, the Lancome, Deaf Seals. You know what? What mascara do you all use for your lower lash line? Let me know. I've used the MAC and I've used this for lower lash line. And in all honesty, that's about it for lower lash line. Unless I'm using the brown Too Faced, in which I put that on the lower lash line. But that's it. Or do you use the same mascara? That's the other thing. Whatever you put on your top, do you put on your bottom? Because that could be. I used to be like that. And I'd always have a lot of mess ups, which I still do. But until I heard, you know, like common sense says you can do whatever you want. And you can use two separate, you know, mascaras if you so choose to. But, you know, I didn't know that until somebody told me. Because I didn't put it together that I could do that, you know. And you all, you know what else I bought? I've not been buying. I've been good. I have. But yesterday I went out and I purchased, you ready, for the first time ever. This is the first time I've ever had this product. And it took me this long to get it. And I've lost, oh, nope, I didn't lose it. I was going to say, and I've lost it. But I purchased the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. SPF 15, broad spectrum, SPF 15, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's what it looks like. And I purchased it in NW20. And I think it is like almost a spot on dupe. Or not dupe. I mean shade for me. And I'm like, wow, okay. Like, I hardly ever get a foundation that will match me. And it's so weird because the next one would be, is this Uma by Sharon C. Beauty thing. And this was in Fair Lady T5. And this is more neutral though. But it's also like real close. Like they're both real close. And I find that weird because this is neutral and this is warm. And I can't figure out like which one more it is. But I will say that I kind of like this foundation. It's, well, I kind of don't like it too. First off, this does not come with a pump. No pump. Okay, I don't like that. But this is kind of like, when I put it on, I did have a thick moisturizer on, but it almost felt like, it almost looked like really skin-like. Of course, I powdered it. But, I mean, before that, that's the other thing. It's like, I don't really know, but like, I don't know if you could see this. Right here. How in God's name do I get this out? I powder those, my smile lines, and no matter what, it creases. Sometimes worse than other times, though. But, like, is it just there and, like, the only thing I can do is just pat it out, you know? Because I really don't know what else to do. I've powdered And I can sort of get them to fade away, but not really. And it's all a big old pain, to be honest. I don't like it. But that's beside the point. Okay, so the video. Back to that. The palette. Look at this palette. Look at it. Does it not look so pretty? I'm sorry, but they have something here. Why they made it limited edition, I don't know. Because I feel like these would go right in line on... I could see it. You know what I mean? Or if they are, it's like, come out with a newer product, maybe. No. Or, well, yeah, you can come out with a newer product with this formula in it. That'd be fine, too. But I don't know. I'm trying to think. It's like, I hate limited edition stuff. Because I like products. I like companies that have products that no matter what, you can get it. You know what I mean? Whether somebody was talking about it 5 years ago and you just now ran across their video and you want it, it's like you should be able to go get it. You know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. There are certain occasions where, yes, I get it. Limited edition, like Christmas and holidays and stuff. That's fine. But like core products, that's what I'm talking about. Or make it limited edition for the season even, you know? Like it's spring. Bring these 3 palettes back for spring and summer. And then don't make them for a while, you know, like fall and winter, and then bring them back again. You know, that way people can talk about them and you have core products. It doesn't always have to be new. But yet I do get that you have to, you know, go through your inventory. I don't know. Or bring it out in different packaging, same products maybe. That way people can still... depending on what packaging you like, you can get it. I don't know. I don't know what I think, to be honest, of all that. But anyway, I've wasted enough of your time. This is the final look. I really do like it. I really like these eyeshadows. This look that I've created again today. I liked yesterday's look. You know, they're not being sold at like Ulta or Sephora or on the Too Faced site, but if you do see them, you come across them, if they're still in good condition, I do think they're worth it. I mean, obviously they probably are outdated considering it says 12 months and I know I've had this for 2 years, but I'm gonna tell you now, it smells like it did the day I bought it. It performs like the day that I bought it, and it's just good. I'm going to end with that, you all. I'm going to let you go. I've wasted enough of your all's time. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all, that way you're notified when I upload. I upload every day but Sunday. And I lost my train of thought. And anyway, I will see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.